Hello everyone, this is your boy Saint and welcome to another episode of 52 Weeks Transformation. And today is gonna be day 31 and we will be training shoulders. But before we start talking about today's session, let's have a 30 days recap on how we have went so far. So I started this journey at 22nd of October and today is 8th of January 2026. So basically during this time period I've trained 30 days so far and today is gonna be 31. And you might say it's less, but I would say it's enough during this time because I was doing I had a job. It was hard, it was a blue collar job, and that's why I wasn't able to maintain a very good discipline on going to the gym, because some days you will come home and you will be so tired that your body will not be able to go to the gym. But anyways, from now on I will be consistent because I left that job and I'll be very focusing on my physique and this channel, this YouTube channel, this journey of 52 weeks transformation and everything. So that's why I will need your support throughout this journey. And I started being 60 kilograms and I want to go up to 70 kilograms, but I want to have a clean bulk. So now, which we have trained 30 days, the results are quite good, because right now I weigh 63.3 kgs. So basically, during this time period and after 30 days of training, I've gained about 3.3 kilograms of muscle. So it's very good. And there is some noticeable changes in my physique too, and I will show it to you in this video. And you can see in here that this is day one, and you can see all the physique, and the other side is day 30. So basically you can see the changes in here, how my body, how I've changed, the growth. There's a lot of different, and also not only on the physique, but I have gained a lot of endurance and strength all over again, because when I restarted the gym all my strength was gone and I wasn't very able to do a lot of exercises. I wasn't even able to press 30 kgs for chest. I wasn't able to press 30-kilogram dumbbell presses, but now I can easily do 35s again, and I will be going to 40 kilograms soon. So it's quite good to know that you've gained your strength all over again. And that's a very good point, because in order to have very good hypertrophy you will need to have a pretty decent strength, and that's why I'm very happy that I regained a lot of that all over again. And I want to mention one other thing, that during this time period, which I gained 3.3 kilograms, my diet wasn't very good. My diet is very bad, and also the sleepage schedule and everything is also bad, and they shouldn't be, because as you know, bodybuilding or gaining muscle is not only about training. Training is like 30% of that, and the other 70% comes from having some supplements, which can be 10% effective, and having good diet, which is 30% effective, and having a very good sleep schedule, which is another 30%. So basically, during this time period I only have the 30% age, and other 70% is not even available right now. So that's why the progress might be a little bit slow, but I will try to uh, have good diet if I can afford these days. It's kind of hard, but anyways. And one other thing is that I have no supplements currently. I'm using nothing. So basically, not only do I not have a good diet, I don't have any supplements, like at least creatine or whey protein, in order to gain muscle and have some uh, muscles and weight, in order to gain some weight. But I don't. So it's all about training right now, and I'm really not worried about those things currently, because at the very first thing I have to develop this discipline of going to gym consistently, because I was like that. I was very consistent, and right now I'm not as consistent as I was like in 2024 or in 2023. So basically, I feel it. I've become a little bit weak and undisciplined, but in order to fix that, I have to be focused. The next 30 days, I have to go to the gym very consistently and also train very well, because in the training, I gave up way earlier than I should, and that's another weak point that I will be fixing. So make sure to uh, like and subscribe the video in order to support me throughout this journey, because I want to make it. I want to have this change, and I want to show to people that it is possible to start from nothing and go from nothing to something. So I need your support, and I need a lot of discipline and motivation in order to keep that promise. So let's go and let's dive to today's session, which is day 31, and we will be training shoulders. So let's go. So after the warm up is done, we're gonna start our very first exercise of the day, which is lateral raises for the side delts, and I'm aiming to do 4 sets of lateral raises, and I will start with 20 kg, as you can see. So the first set is gonna be a very heavy set and very monumental for the hypertrophy. It's not going to be focused for endurance, but I wanna have very good to failure training today. So make sure to know what you're doing in a specific day when you're training. And today I'm training for hypertrophy and I want to train to failure. And that's why I have to have very good rest between my sets, because I'm not training to fatigue, I'm training to failure. So make sure to not tire yourself during trainings, because being tired is not directly equal to training to failure, or training to make yourself fatigue is not actually equal to training to failure. So that's why you need to make sure what you're doing. And the lateral raises is a very, very important exercise. It's the base exercise for the side delts, and doing it with the dumbbell is very ideal. And as you can see, I start from the side, bring the dumbbells up until it's almost straight, not completely. And then when I can't bring it completely up, I do half reps, and that still includes the side delts and still trains the side delts. So no matter how much you bring the dumbbells up, it is still hit the side delt. And it's not that if you bring it half reps, if you do half reps, your side delts will not get affected or activated. No, when you're training lateral raises, you start by bringing the dumbbell as much higher as you can, and when you can bring it higher, you just do half reps in order to still get the burn and the maximum efficiency of the exercise. And that was it for the side delts training. And now we are training for our front delts. And for the front delts, today I'm going to do shoulder presses for the front delts, and the very first set is going to be with 27.5 kgs. So make sure to have your seat in a 75-degree angle, or 80 to 75-degree angle. That's the ideal angle to train your side delts. Some people sit in a 90-degree angle chair and they train their front delts, and that's not very ideal for the front delts, because that way uh, your front delt doesn't actually get a lot included. You'll get your traps and rear delts included too, because you're pushing straight up, and that way the traps, the lats and your back completely gets included in that exercise. But doing it in a with the angle, which will be 75 or 80-degree angle, in that way your front delts get the maximum efficiency of the exercise. And the second set is with 25 kgs, and this way we can drop the weight one after another. The second set with 25, the third set with 22.5 kgs. And I'm not counting the reps because I don't train for endurance, I just train for hypertrophy and to train to failure. So the reps doesn't actually matter. What matters is, am I doing it with a good form, with a good rest, and am I going to failure? And if the answer is yes, then I'm training what I'm I'm achieving my goal basically. And this is our third exercise of the day. So basically, I did 3 sets for front delts and off from shoulder press, and I just want to do 1 set of dumbbell front raises, and that's it for the day, and that's it for the front delts as well. So this was a very short, low volume, high intensity training, and it's a very good exercise if you want to go to failure, and if you want to train your muscles to failure and not actually your muscles to fatigue. So if you want to train hypertrophy, this is the way. So at the end, I just did 1 or 2 sets of shrugs, and that's not for the shoulders, it's for traps, because I want my traps to grow bigger. That's why I train them twice a week, once when I train back and once when I train shoulders. And that's the way I do it. When one of your muscle is weak or one of your muscle needs improvement, you need to add it in different schedules. So I want my traps to grow because it's a very overlooked muscle, and that's why I have to train it. And I can't just train it once a week in order to make it grow faster. So training it twice a week is a lot better for the growth and for the improvement. So training is over, and let's have a look at our body. This was day 31 of 52 weeks transformation, as you can see, side delts are pumped, front delts are pumped, my shoulders are getting wide, and also they are getting rounded again. And that's it for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next session in the next video. So have a great time. Goodbye, everyone.